The Battle of Trenton, fought on the night of December 25th to 26, 1776, was a crucial turning point in the American Revolutionary War, showcasing the resilience of the Continental Army under General George Washington. This victory boosted the morale of the American forces, who had been suffering from a series of defeats, and it galvanized the revolutionary cause. A documentary about the Battle of Trenton would explore the context leading to the engagement, the strategies employed, and the significance of the battle for the future of the United States. The context of the battle. By late 1776, the American Revolution was at a perilous stage. The Continental Army had suffered significant defeats, most notably the loss of New York City and the retreat of Washington's forces across New Jersey. The morale of the American soldiers was at an all-time low, with many considering desertion as the harsh winter and string of defeats seemed to guarantee failure. Washington needed a decisive victory to reinvigorate the revolutionary spirit and secure continued support for the independence cause. The British, confident in their control of New York and the surrounding areas, had pushed Washington's army to the Delaware River, which marked the border between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. The British had also stationed a large number of Hessian mercenaries in Trenton, New Jersey, a town of strategic importance. These German troops were known for their discipline and combat readiness, and Washington saw an opportunity to strike before they could further solidify British control in the region. The surprise attack. On the night of December 25th, Washington devised an audacious plan to cross the icy Delaware River and launch a surprise attack on the Hessians stationed at Trenton. Washington's army, about 2,400 men, faced significant challenges: frigid weather, ice-filled waters, and a lack of adequate supplies. But Washington's resolve and strategic vision pushed his men forward. The army crossed the Delaware River in a daring night march, arriving in the early hours of December 26th. The Hessians, who had been celebrating Christmas the night before, were caught off guard. The Americans launched a quick and well-coordinated assault on the town. Despite the Hessians' attempts to regroup, they were overwhelmed by the surprise attack, and by the end of the day, around 900 Hessians were captured, with few American casualties. The significance of the victory. The Battle of Trenton was more than just a military victory. It was a psychological triumph for the Continental Army and the American cause. The success reinvigorated Washington's troops, who had been demoralized by a series of defeats, and it showed that the Continental Army was capable of defeating the highly trained British and Hessian forces. The victory also helped to rally support among the American people and the Continental Congress, who were beginning to lose faith in the Revolution. The battle also demonstrated Washington's ability as a military leader. His bold decision to launch the attack despite the overwhelming odds and the harsh conditions showed his strategic brilliance. The victory at Trenton was followed up by another win at Princeton a week later, further boosting morale and ensuring that the revolutionary cause would not be easily extinguished. The legacy of the battle. The Battle of Trenton is often regarded as a pivotal moment in the American Revolutionary War. While it was not a decisive turning point in the conflict, it marked the first major victory for Washington's Continental Army and helped to turn the tide of the war. The American victory at Trenton proved that the British and their allies were not invincible, and it helped to restore confidence in the independence movement. A documentary on the Battle of Trenton would highlight the bravery, leadership, and strategic planning that went into the attack. It would also examine how this battle shaped the course of the war, providing a much-needed victory for the Continental Army and setting the stage for future successes in the fight for American independence. Conclusion. The Battle of Trenton was a defining moment in the American Revolutionary War. Washington's bold and successful attack on the Hessian forces provided a much-needed morale boost for the Continental Army and signaled the beginning of a series of victories that would eventually lead to American independence. This battle is a testament to the leadership, resilience, and courage that characterized the American struggle for freedom and would inspire generations to come.